Alright guys, Tony here at Old Man Wrenching. Thought I would just talk a little bit about I'm making a ball guide for my plunger lane. Your main concern when you're building a ball guide like this is you don't want to have rivets in the ball path. And what I'm going to do to address this is I'm just going to grind these flush when I'm done. And I believe that'll be enough to hold it. We're going to find out. But the way I'm doing this particular one is a little bit different than some of the other ones that I've done. The other ones I've come through the other side with the rivet in this direction, like that, and that keeps that little flush head closer. But in this particular scenario, I'm having a difficulty with the back here. The holes in the little brackets are a little bit too big. Now I'll show you what I'm using. It's these guys right here. And basically what I'm doing, I'm just, they're 90 degrees to begin with. It's like 90 degree. I just spread it out a little bit because you can't get the riveter flush just because of the size of the point. So what I'm doing is just spread it out on a vise a little bit. Then I'm going to come in here like this. And then I can get my tool to go down behind here. Like I said, I didn't have this problem on the other ones because I was coming at it from the other direction and using a backing washer to secure the rivet. Don't have that in this particular case. And then what I'm doing is I'm taking my punch on this side and I'm giving it just a little bit extra, little depth to pinch it in a little bit tighter. And then once I have that, I come over to my vise. Let's see, I'm just gonna get this in here. I just come over to my vise and then I put it in there to straighten it back up. And I don't even have to beat on it. I just really just kind of tighten the vise down and then just give it a little bit. And there you go. Now I have a ball guide, and I'm going to grind these off and just see if they still stay. I think they will. If they don't, I'll let you know in a second here. Alright guys, so I've ground the tips down on the rivets. They're pretty smooth now, and they don't seem to be any worse for wear on the tight. What I did do on this one was go ahead and, as an experiment, I went ahead and reset it again with the punch, and it seems to be fine. So I have to do some play testing on it just to see if it works out. But anyway, if you want to give it a shot, making your own guide, I mean, it's not terribly difficult. It's just these little things. And like I said, you don't have to do it the way that I just showed. You can come in this way with the rivet as well, as long as your hole on the back side is small enough and you've got some sort of a spacer you can put on there to if the hole's too big. I just didn't have that handy and I just needed to move on. So I'm gonna give this as a test. Like I said, the machine's a prototype anyway, so you don't know unless you try it. Catch you later, guys. Bye. All right, guys. So I've got the guide installed. There's the positions right there. Got a little bit of a spacing issue with my letters, but not too bad. Actually, it works out because of the reflection. Just like that. There again. There you go. Perfect.